The age-old question is, in the Star Wars community, which Star Wars clone type is more popular? The Phase 1 clone trooper or the Phase 2 clone trooper? In this video, we're gonna break it down for y'all to see which one's the most popular, and leave your comments down below on which one you prefer more, the Phase 1 clone trooper or the Phase 2 clone trooper, and I will look at those and I'll tally them up and try to get a consensus of which one is more popular, and I'll let y'all know what that is. And I'll let y'all know at the very end of this video which one I actually prefer, and that will be really exciting. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's start off with the Phase 1 clone trooper, which we first saw back in 2002 in Attack of the Clones in Episode 2. Now, these guys were like the heroes of the movie. Of course, the movie's called Attack of the Clones, where they rescue the Jedi, and their appearance is very stoic and heroic, very clean and sleek, with you have the kind of Mandalorian T-visor and the fin on the top, with multiple different white armor plates with the chest, you got your legs, and a whole bunch of other stuff that conforms to the Jango Fett genotype, which are the clones that fight in the Grand Army of the Republic, and they fight throughout most of the Clone Wars. And one thing I would love to know is actually when they changed the Phase 1 to Phase 2. We don't have an exact time date on what BBY year it is that they change, and I would love to know that, because we didn't get to learn that in the Clone Wars when we were kind of transforming between Phase 1 and Phase 2, but they fight throughout the early part of the Clone Wars and eventually change to the Phase 2 clone trooper. Now, this one has a more meaner and aggressive look, I feel like, definitely closer to our Stormtrooper look, with the visor changing and the fin kind of getting shaved off a little bit, but the main armor on the body and the legs staying mostly the same. So the main difference in these two types is the helmet, and in lore, the Phase 2 is a little more adaptable. You can add more attachments to it, as well as it being a little more comfortable for the clones to wear, since the Phase 1 armor was a little uncomfortable for the clones, since the Kaminoans, for some reason, didn't know how to make comfortable armor. So on one hand, you have the Phase 1 clones, which I feel are more heroic and just more like symbol of good, and then you got the Phase 2 clones, more kind of meaner, more veteran looking, since they've been going throughout the whole war. They're kind of tired of it, and eventually we see them kill all the Jedi wearing the Phase 2 armor. It gives them a little bit of villain look with the kind of Stormtrooper-esque in the helmet. I'm curious to see what y'all think, because I've done a lot of little research seeing which one is more popular, the Phase 1 and the Phase 2, and all different kind of forums on Reddit and stuff like that, since it's kind of a big topic, because people love the clones, and I definitely do as well. Now, my preference is definitely, at least at the moment, is the Phase 1 clone trooper. I just feel like it is a little more cleaner looking. In Attack of the Clones, we see hundreds and thousands of them, which just gives like a really cool army building perspective of the clone troopers. We never see that many Phase 2 clone troopers, at least in the movies. But one thing with the Phase 2, there's a lot of different colors and attachments to them, but I kind of prefer the old clean white look, with the different officers actually having like red, blue, yellow, green color schemes, and eventually throughout the Clone War, they kind of changed their Legion. So I think that's really cool. But what do you guys think? I'm really curious to see what y'all feel, which one's more popular, or which one's better in your opinion, the Phase 1 or the Phase 2 type clone trooper. Now, this can be from the Lego universe or the Star Wars universe, but in general, I'm preferring to which one you like better. So leave your comments down below, and I will see y'all next time.